Morning guys, welcome to the 8th of January. It's a bit of an odd day. It's really warm today, to be fair. A bit of breeze, but it almost feels like the next season has come on already. Probably tell as well, grass is actually fairly green. It started picking up already, which is bizarre. So yeah, just down in the bottom of the Ingsfield at the moment, which is our woodland bit just in front, and our hayfield right over there somewhere. So today's job is with a big 698. We're sticking this pipe in. So this has always been on cards for us. This is actually I think it's supposed to be water pipe from somebody's job. We've got, so it's like I think it's about an inch thick wall on the end of it. So the plastic's about an inch thick. So the reason we're putting this in is we're going to fill this up, this ditch across it, to hopefully get into that woodland bit. There's about 1.5 acres over there, woodland, that we planted, and the only access we've got is through that little bridge that you'll have seen before, that we usually get flooded. It's not particularly an ideal bridge, it's not big enough, and on the side there's a massive big steep hill. Well, massive steep hill, it's about 4 foot high. And when you're playing around next to the river, it's not particularly the best access. So we decided we'd put an access in down here. I don't know how we can see it, but there's actually a fairly big gap between where we stopped planting the trees and the hedge line. 2 reasons for that. One, so I actually had an access route right round the plot, and also you can just see up there some power cables that run through. We got told by the electric board that if we planted there, they'd just come down and chop them down, which to be honest is what I'm going to do anyway, but I'd prefer to do it myself. So yeah, we're going to get started with this. It's quite a wildlife little habitat down there, so I'm not planning to do too much. There's plenty of Himalayan balsam, which is a pain in the backside. Probably never get to the end of it. I would like to get some pigs in there, or some sheep in there or something. Pigs just to turn it all up and over and try and germinate all these seeds and kill them off. And sheep, I don't know how well they're doing there anyway, but they're at a fairly good size now for it. Anything that's really short probably will never grow very well. So yeah, it's a mixed woodland in there again. There's a lot of willow and alder, some silver birch, some hazel, I think some crabapple in there. And there's all sorts of stuff. I can't remember half of it. Planted it about 5 years ago now. So yeah, this fence will get chopped out. This pipe will get buried. This is the same kind of pipe that I did further up in the mare's winter grazing field. The one that had a bit of a problem with that gate, which I still haven't sorted out. Another job to do. But yeah, it should make life easier for me yet again. So we'll see how it goes. The only slight worry I've got with this pipe is it's not quite big enough to take a flood water through it. But to be honest, it's not that far down. If I really need to dig it back out again, we can get digger in, stick another pipe in. Even with that bridge over there, you've seen the pipe in it. It's a little bit bigger than this blue one we're putting in, but it still flows over the top of the bridge, and there's actually a bit of a low spot here. So when the ditch is filling up, it actually flows over the top here and into the woods. We're still on a little bit of a mound. So yeah, we'll get on with it. It's all that soil that hauled down a while back. Hopefully going to go into the hole, and the big girl can have a bit of a day out. I've also just, if you're wondering, I've also just pushed up that bale pile that we've got in the corner of the field. It is rotting down slowly. Might even be able to get to spread it this year, but we shall see. Right, I'm tucked up. I'm going to get started and hopefully fill it in. And next time you come, hopefully I'll have a bridge. But time will tell. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'll catch you later. Cheers, bye.